What's up, crypto fam? Drop whatever you're doing right now because I've got some exclusive information about Hamster Combat that you absolutely need to hear. Today, I'm finally revealing the expected listing timeline that everyone's been desperately asking about. That's right. After weeks of research and connecting with insiders, I can finally share when you might expect to see your hard-earned rewards hit your wallet. And let me tell you, this information changes everything about how you should be approaching the game right now. Before we dive in, make sure you smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any critical updates about Hamster Combat. These next few months are going to be absolutely wild, and you're going to want every advantage possible. All right, let's get straight to the bombshell information. Based on all the data I've gathered, Hamster Combat's token listing is estimated to be approximately 2 to 4 months away. Yes, you heard that correctly. We're looking at a potential listing sometime between June and August 2025. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. That's longer than I expected. But listen up. This is actually incredible news, and I'm about to explain exactly why this timeline is the best thing that could happen for serious players. First, let's talk about what this means for your strategy. Season 2 of Hamster Combat is absolutely crushing it right now. The game dev hero version that's currently running is hands down the most advanced, most rewarding version we've seen so far. Nothing else in the crypto gaming space even comes close to what Hamster Combat is offering right now. The extended timeline before listing means you have a golden opportunity to accumulate more rewards than you initially thought possible. Instead of rushing through a few weeks of gameplay, you now have months to build up your position. This is essentially like being given extra time to buy Bitcoin back in 2013, an absolute gift for those who recognize the opportunity. Let me walk you through the Hamster Combat interface to show you exactly how to maximize this extended accumulation period. When you first open the app, you're immediately credited with some coins to get started. But the real magic happens with the daily activities that compound over time. Every day, you'll have access to the cipher, which typically becomes available in the evening hours. This is essentially free money, if you're consistent about claiming it. Then you've got the daily commands, which reset at 7 p.m. Missing these is literally leaving free tokens on the table, so set those alarms on your phone right now. The daily reward section is another critical component that too many players overlook. When you click into this section, you'll see rewards that need to be claimed every single day. This isn't just about the immediate coin benefit. These consistent actions are being tracked and will likely factor heavily into your eventual airdrop allocation. Think of it as proving your loyalty and engagement to the platform. What's particularly exciting about the current version is the video reward system. By watching hamster videos and voice content, you can earn up to 20,000 coins completely free. That's potentially worth $20 to $40 depending on how the token values after listing. For just a few minutes of your time, that's an incredible return on investment. Let's talk about leveling up, which is where strategic players are really separating themselves from casual users. When you invest your coins to increase your level, for example, spending 1,200 coins, your combat level increases, which comes with substantial benefits for your eventual airdrop eligibility. There are currently 3 investment tiers at approximately 500, 1,000, and 1,250 coins. Think of these like buying different tiers of mining equipment. The more you invest, the greater your reward potential becomes. With the extended 2 to 4 month timeline, even modest daily investments in leveling up will compound dramatically by the time listing occurs. The C Room is another feature that strategic players are leveraging heavily. After entering and playing, you'll need to input special codes which translate directly to points in the system. These points are yet another metric that will likely factor into your eventual reward calculation, so don't ignore this aspect of the platform. Now let me address something critical that many players have been confused about: the Hamster King and Hamster Interlude components. The snapshot for these has already been completed, which is excellent news. This means your progress has been securely recorded and will be factored into your rewards when listing finally occurs. Speaking of the listing process, let's talk about the wallet section that's currently showing "Coming Soon." This is the section where you'll eventually claim your tokens, but it won't be activated until we get closer to the actual listing date. This is standard procedure for projects of this caliber. They secure the snapshot data first, then prepare the distribution mechanism as the listing approaches. The fact that we're looking at a 2 to 4 month timeline before listing actually makes perfect sense when you look at how other successful crypto gaming projects have launched. This extended development and community building phase is exactly what allows for a much stronger launch and better token performance. Projects that rush to listing often see an initial pump followed by a devastating dump as early players cash out. By contrast, projects with extended pre-listing phases like HAMSTER Combat tend to build much stronger communities with real staying power. This typically translates to more sustainable token value and growth over time. So what should you be doing during these next 2 to 4 months? First and foremost, approach HAMSTER Combat with a completely relaxed mindset. There's no need to rush or stress about the listing date. Instead, focus on consistent daily engagement with every aspect of the platform. Claim your daily cipher without fail. Complete your daily commands religiously. Never miss a daily reward claim. Watch the videos to earn those free 20,000 coins. Strategically invest in leveling up when it makes sense for your position. Engage with the C room and input those valuable codes. Each of these actions is building your position for what could be a substantial reward when listing finally arrives. Think about it this way. If you're consistently active every day for the next 3 months, you'll have approximately 90 days of engagement metrics working in your favor. Compared to someone who only becomes active in the final weeks before listing, you'll be in a dramatically stronger position. The extended timeline also gives you an opportunity to build a much deeper understanding of how the platform works. Many crypto gaming projects reward power users who fully explore and utilize all features of the platform. By taking the time to master every aspect of HAMSTER Combat, you're positioning yourself as exactly the type of user they want to reward most generously. For those concerned about the value of their eventual tokens, I've got more good news. The extended development timeline typically correlates with stronger token performance after listing. By giving the development team adequate time to build, test, and perfect the ecosystem, we're likely to see a much more robust token launch than if they rush to market. Based on previous performance, we could potentially see token values 2 to 3 times higher than what we might have expected with a rushed launch. Patient builders almost always win in the crypto space, and HAMSTER Combat is setting up to be a textbook example of this principle in action. Here's another insider perspective that few people are talking about. The 2 to 4 month timeline aligns perfectly with broader market cycles. If we look at historical patterns, mid to late summer often sees renewed interest in crypto gaming and NFT projects. By potentially launching in this window, HAMSTER Combat could capture maximum attention and liquidity from the market. I've also noticed increasing development activity on the back end of the platform, with new features and optimizations being added regularly. This is exactly what you want to see during the pre-listing phase: continuous improvement and refinement that enhances the user experience and builds additional utility into the ecosystem. Remember that the team behind HAMSTER Combat has consistently delivered on their promises so far. Season 2 has been an enormous upgrade over the original version, with dramatically improved gameplay, reward mechanisms, and user engagement. This track record of delivering high-quality updates gives me tremendous confidence in their ability to execute a successful token launch when the time is right. So here's the game plan for the next 2 to 4 months. Engage daily with every aspect of the platform. Never miss your cipher, commands, or rewards. Strategically invest in leveling up your account. Utilize the C room and code entry system. Watch videos for those free 20,000 coins. Build your knowledge of all platform features. And most importantly, approach the process with patience and consistency. The players who follow this strategy during the extended pre-listing phase will likely see substantially larger rewards when the tokens finally hit wallets. This isn't just about putting in time, it's about demonstrating your value to the ecosystem through consistent strategic engagement. For newer players just discovering HAMSTER Combat, this extended timeline is actually perfect. Instead of feeling like you've missed the boat, you now have plenty of time to build your position before listing. Even starting today and following the strategy I've outlined, you can establish yourself as a valuable community member before tokens are distributed. This is potentially a once-in-a-cycle opportunity to position yourself early in what could become one of the standout gaming tokens of 2025. The combination of innovative gameplay, strong community growth, and strategic token distribution creates the perfect recipe for a successful launch. I'll be monitoring developments closely and will update you immediately if anything changes with the timeline or listing process. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss these critical updates as we get closer to launch. Drop a comment below letting me know your current level in Hamster Combat and what strategy you're using to maximize your position before listing. I love connecting with fellow players and sharing strategies to help everyone succeed. The crypto gaming revolution is just getting started, and Hamster Combat is positioning itself to be at the forefront of this movement. Don't miss your chance to be part of something special. I'll see you in the next update. Keep grinding, stay patient, and prepare for what could be an amazing reward in just a few short months. And until next time, here is a huge shout out to all of my Epic channel members: Muhammad Albada Moyikara, Enoxon001, M. Marinov Ytube, Okemd Shiemameze, Behind Wheels, James Peter Edit, ENGR Chukwunonso Chioma, Osundeko Sesan, Yahaya Haruna Idris, Eddie Queen, Jacob Malo, Ekene Okwosa, Sir Faithy, Michaela, Akinwala Johnson, Godin Walby, Damian Dickman, Nick, Angel Phoenix, Ogechi Destiny, Ikwemi Kingsley, Bipolaroid, Alexithymia, Dotun Ayeni, Tochukwu Lawrence, Chika Egbo, Benedict Emeka, Ifedigbo Chukwebukanduka, Obianuju Purity, Lorena Canarezio, Muhammad Labaran, Jazzy B021, Raymond Sunday, Ihemadu Christopher, Dr. Parasites, Clevethson Wealth, Ruth Ekanem, Raida Musa, Easy Blaze, Nicholas Maller, Sir Wills, Misbaudin Raji, Kuris M, Jasper Ibrahim, Joycey, Chiedozia Mesirionye, Aisash, Tahir, Soare Ionel, Petri Pikonen, Shalk, Bello Muhammad Jallo, Prince Orji Siokori, Samsonite Amos, Ikechukwu Jonas Okafor, Omale Ojonugwa, Johnson Jid, Raji Abdul, Arabi Hamza Yakubu, Paragon, Kestin Balogun, Akwenuke Chris, Omosefe Enogieru, Ifi Christine Achi, Uduak Etuk, Rubani Nakushbandi, Adnork Global Inn, Dorothy Mulenga Shimakumba, Julian Shoopman, Legend of God Concern Pharmacy, Emeti Chinedu, Priska, Abul Daria, Usman Safianu, SMB Designs, Emmanuel Josiah, Endurance, Mohammed Zulkanin. Thank you guys for supporting me. You are amazing.